What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic. But before that, on a serious note, I know y'all probably missing what's been going on. I ain't been making no videos lately. I want to send my condolences and my prayers out to all the people, the victims of Hurricane Harvey. I had affected the Houston area, hit Corpus Christi Friday night, Saturday morning, and the devastation has been something serious. I mean, it's just now starting to clear up. I'm not from Houston. I don't live in Houston. I have a lot of family members down there. I'm glad to say that they all doing good. They safe. I'm 45 minutes away from the city of Houston, so we got a lot of the rain as well. We didn't flood too much. I mean, there was some areas that like the water was deep, which when we couldn't go certain streets because we just didn't want to risk it. But nothing like what happened in Houston. And this is just something serious. This is bigger than sports, bigger than anything else. There's people out here helping people. Shout out to everybody that's doing whatever it is they can to help the victims out there. And I know a lot of backlash with certain people is only doing it because they're getting called out by other celebrities or they feel Twitter pressure to do certain things. At the end of the day, as long as people getting help, I don't give a damn or what the person reasoning and why they gave out the help. Just know that that person who received the help is better off at that moment that they were an hour ago or a day ago. They're in a safer place than they were. They're not surrounded by water. They're not as hungry as they were. And they have clothes on their back or something. So anybody that's done anything, I appreciate it and I thank you. Even though, like I said, I wasn't affected by it, but I appreciate anybody to do anything for anybody else to help out another human being. But so much stuff that goes on, we tend to gloss over the small things and try and make mockery of certain things. And we just need to sit back and reflect and just think about, at the end of the day, we all humans. So what we all need to do is make sure we take care of each other any way we can, big or small. As long as you're thinking about somebody and actually doing something positive, that's all. But to talk about some sports, I haven't got a chance because of all this situation. I didn't get a chance to recap the Texans' third preseason game and against the Saints. It was a loss, 13-0. Not really much to take back from this game outside of the Texans really need to bring back Duane Brown. Serious square business. Square business. The Texans need to bring back Duane Brown. They need to guarantee Rick Smith. Rick Smith, listen to me now. Listen, Linda. Listen. Guarantee that man last 2 years. That's the only thing he really asking for is his last 2 years on his contract to be guaranteed. He ain't asking for a contract extension. He just wants his money to be guaranteed. Guarantee that, man. Because if you go into the season with the offensive line like this, they gonna get crushed. I don't care if it's Watson or if it's Savage. I don't care who's running the football. That was the Saints defense. And they was in the quarterback's face the whole game. Didn't matter who was throwing the ball. No matter if it was Savage, no matter if it was Watson, no matter if it was Wheaton. They was in the quarterback's grill the whole entire game. That looked horrible. And if you go into the season like that, all the predictions of the Texans going third in the division or even last in the division, they right. Because you can't win with the offensive line. Lately, before that, the offensive line looked serviceable. It looked like it's doable. You can do with that offensive line. Well, as long as other guys are not making huge mistakes, you can do stuff with that offensive line. Not with the offensive line that we seen on Saturday night. There's no damn way that they could do anything with the offensive line. They need Duane Brown. Duane Brown, Nick Martin had a bad game, but again, this is his first action. This is his third football game ever because he played no preseason game last year and he played no regular season game last year because he was on IR. So this is the first time he's actually getting action. And he looked good the first two. So again, just like how I didn't have no problem, I had like that game against the Patriots with Deshaun Watson, that rookie game, I had no issue with that because I knew that was coming because he's going to have a rookie game. Same thing with Nick Martin. He's going to have rookie games. So I get that. I see what he got. I see what he's working with. You compare him up with, and you'll take some of the pressure off if you give him Duane Brown next to him. Well, on the other side. Because Nick Martin's the center, so he'd be in the center. And the guard would be in between Duane Brown, because Duane Brown's left tackle. But that strength on that side of the offensive line would help Nick Martin and help the offensive line. and help the backs and receivers, and more importantly, help the quarterback, no matter if it's Watson or Savage. And we're going to go in the season with Savage as the quarterback. And I don't think that either Savage or Watson can really do anything behind this offensive line. Not nothing productive, not nothing winning. They need to do something. That's really the only takeaway from this game, because everything else is sitting around the offense like because the defense they did the thing against Drew Brees. They did the same thing against Tom Brady the week before. Like I said, I'm not really put too much stock because they're not running actual schemes. They're playing base because their main thing is just to get the blood flowing and get out there without no injuries. That's their main thing on defense. Wendell Williams broke his collarbone, so he's going to be out for a while. So that means as of right now, when the Jacksonville game starts, your number one receiver look like it's going to be Bruce Ellington because Strong is suspended. Hopkins has a hand issue, but he should be back. We don't know what's going on with Braxton Miller, something about his ankle, and then Will Fuller is out. So we're looking at Bruce Ellington as being the number one / number two receiver because Hopkins most likely will be back. So you're looking at Bruce Ellington because Strong is suspended the first game. So we're going to lead on the run game, which means that we need our offensive line to be here. We need the offensive line to run behind because we're going to need to use the running game. Hence, Rick Smith guaranteeing Duane Brown's last 2 years. Lamar Miller looked okay. Tyler Irvin. I think they're going to use him more in the. I think they're going to use him more in the pass game, more of a tweener. But against the Saints, they have to use him run the football because Foreman was out with a hamstring issue. Alpha Blue was out with, I forgot what was wrong with Alpha Blue. And then Akeem Hunt's been out. And now since the Texans have canceled the final preseason game against the Cowboys, some of those guys on the back end of the roster are not going to get a chance to showcase what they got. So you're probably looking at legitimately rolling with the same team that you had last year, just with a few new additions that are going to make the team, like a Watson, like your draft picks of this year, or going to make the team. And you're pretty much going to roll everybody else. It's going to be hard for anybody else to try to make the team because the back end of the roster is not going to get a chance to showcase any more than they only have those previous 3 games. And then we knew about Harvey going into game 3. So game 3 does kind of have an asterisk when you're talking about the back end of our roster because especially young players, they don't know what's going on. Some of these people have never even experienced a hurricane before. They don't know what's going on. So, and then they were a hurricane, and then they were playing in New Orleans. New Orleans, Louisiana has hurricane issues with Katrina. So they didn't know what to think. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll see. But the message of this video is Rick Smith guaranteed Duane Brown's last 2 years, so we can get him on the field. That's the service announcement right now. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Comment below if you haven't. Click that bell to get more videos. I holla. And once again, like I said, shout out to everybody that's helped the people relief efforts in Houston, the Houston area with the floods from Hurricane Harvey. Everybody that's thought have a prayer or has done anything that they can, open up their doors, got boats to save people. Anything that you've done, the state of Texas appreciates you. Peace.